Okay, so hi guys, it's me, Rudra. I'm back, and you're back to RP32. And today we'll be discussing the second T20I between England and India. After England humiliated India in the first T20I, we were all expecting a comeback from India because it's similar to the Test. We all expected a comeback after such a whooping. So they won the toss and they decided to make England bat first. England made 164, which you'd think is a good score, but they were outdone. The best players in the first innings were Jason Roy, who got 46 for England, and Washington Sundar, who took 2 wickets for India. He took crucial wickets. In the next innings, India chased down 165 within 18 overs, and they only lost 3 wickets compared to England's 6. However, neither team looked like they were going to lose wickets. The top performers in the second innings were Ishan Kisan, the debutant, who got 56, so he made a 50 on debut. Virat Kohli, who as captain made 73 not out, and that's pretty much it. After putting in a great and very convincing performance in their first match, England would have been looking to, I'd say, strengthen their position and assert even more dominance on India. But they started out as usual, with Jason Roy trying to hit all the bowlers around and just trying to get everything to the boundary. And yeah, so they started normally, but unlike last match, they did lose a very early wicket, with Joss Buttler going for a golden duck. So, Roy missed out on his 50, as I said, but unlike last time where he just missed out by just 1 run, he missed out by 4 runs this time, and he got a decent 46 of 35 though, and he was the only England batsman to get over 30 runs. Mallon then came in after Butler's early wicket. He did seem to steady the ship, and then came Bairstow. He did basically the same thing as Mallon, and yeah, I think that they definitely should have gotten more runs because they had lots of wickets in hand, and they got 100 in their first 11 overs. But then after that, India's bowlers definitely did very well, and in 9 overs they gave around 60 runs. Except for Jason Roy, the highest scorer was Owen Morgan, with 28 runs. And India gave 16 extras, but I don't get how England got to 160 because Roy was the only one who made over 30 and everyone else made 28 or less. And it didn't look like they were going to be all out at any point of the match, of the batting innings. But it was strange because, so that's England's innings over. So then India came out to bat, and they needed 165, which is a fairly competitive total. But this time we didn't see Dhawan play, and he was dropped for Ishan Kisan, who debuted this match. If you watch the IPL, you would know he plays for Mumbai Indians under Rohit Sharma, who didn't play this match or the previous match, which is weird. But yeah, unlike KL Rahul, who got out for ducks in this match and the previous match, he did very well, and he got a 56 on debut. So I think he'll be very pleased with himself, and I think he's probably going to take over from Shikhar Dhawan in the near future. He got his half century with a 6, and so did Virat Kohli, who got a 73 not out, and he did his job as captain. He got the runs and sealed the victory. He did everything you could ask for, because he's not going to do those scoops like Rishabh Pant or play reverse sweeps. He's not going to be extremely flashy, but he'll do everything he can to help the team win. So he did and that's what he did. He helped the team win, and yeah, as I said, there's nothing more you could ask from him. Pant also played a very bright innings. He got 26 of 13, and he looked very good when he came in. But then sadly he did go very early, and yeah, I think we would have seen him do a lot better, but I don't know why. He just decided to do the wrong thing at the wrong time. And it was just sad to see him go because it was so fun to watch him. Hardik Pandya bowled in the first innings, and he bowled after a very long time, but he actually did decently. He probably did better than most people would have expected, seeing as he hadn't bowled in a year or so, because he didn't bowl at all in the IPL. He bowled a full 4 overs, and he only gave away 33 runs, so it looks like he's back on track with his bowling and his fitness. In my opinion, the best players of the match were Ishan Kisan with a 50 on debut, Kohli, who had the perfect captain's performance with 73 not out and and he did excellent in the field. Washington Sundar with 2 for 29 in his 4 overs, with the 2 wickets being crucial wickets, and Roy with 46. Sam Curran also deserves a mention because he was very good when he bowled, because the other bowlers were going for lots of runs, whereas he managed to take his wicket, and he didn't give away many runs at all. He gave away 22 runs in 4 overs for 1 wicket. The winning captain, Virat Kohli, after the match he said, "I tried to do what I can, but he, Ishan Kisan, just took the game away from the opposition." This just shows that Ishan Kisan, the youngster, is so confident in his game that even arguably the world's best player and one of the best players ever, couldn't do anything except just watch him and try and play with him rather than guide him or lead him. So Ishan Kisan was just leading the innings as far as I'm concerned, and it looks like as far as Kohli is concerned as well. So now, the England skipper, Owen Morgan, he says, "The next game is on a red soil pitch, so it's probably going to turn, but we welcome these challenges." It's a short quote and is not as deep in meaning, but it just shows how this, I'd say, what he thinks is a blip. What I'd say he thinks is a blip, is already out of his mind. He's not concerned with poor performances in this match, but he's rather looking towards the next game and what England will do to improve on their performance and win, which is definitely what they need to do, as it's a 5-match series, but still, they definitely need the wins. So once again, we only have to wait 2 days until what I presume is going to be another thriller, because each teams are deadlocked in the series with 1 win each, and they were both very convincing wins under their belt. So, I'll see you guys next time. Don't forget to click the like and subscribe buttons, and click the bell icon to stay up to date with our latest content. New.